welcome to the Lakeshow podcast. It's a weekly deep dive into the biggest stories and topics surrounding the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm Allie Clifton, joined by my Spectrum SportsNet co-host Chris McGee and our Laker insider Mike Bresnahan. Happy Monday. How are we doing?
Good. How are you?
Fabulous.
I haven't seen you guys in a while.
It's been like 5 days. Long time. You had an anniversary since I last saw you? You had Mother's Day? You've been busy.
What's the key to a happy marriage? Let's dive in.
What the heck are we talking about?
I know the answer. Don't have one. Don't get married.
Oh, gosh, Brez. Here we are. Oh, clip it, Kalo.
There you go.
We've got some people in their feels in the studio today.
Who?
I would be one of them. Someone behind the camera.
Oh, because your guys are Cavs fans.
Left unmentioned. Not feeling our greatest.
Man, you guys got a Mother's Day smashing is what you got.
Wow.
A massacre.
Yeah.
Well, you were down
that?
40. You guys were down 41 at halftime.
Edit.
I figured everybody was still hurt, but that wasn't the case. Everybody for Cleveland was healthy. And Allie and our friend Brett.
3-1, Brez.
3-1.
Guys.
The good news is they have 8 quarterbacks on the Browns now. So once football season rolls around, everything will be fine for Cleveland. Don't worry.
The good news is that all the favorites are down or
crazy,
tied
right?
in the series.
Yeah.
So it's not just Cleveland.
OKC was close to going down 3-1 also.
That's nuts.
I thought Denver had them on the ropes.
How do you feel about everyone talking about being fatigued and tired?
It's a second round.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody is,
not
right?
even
If
big.
you
the
play a whole
schedule-
season, you go to the playoff, everyone's tired.
Schedule being against them and only having a 36-hour turnaround from games 3 to 4. I think that's what the Lakers just went through, and I think their
The Lakers
40-year-old...
played every other day for the entire last month of the season, and nobody else had that. Yeah, I mean, everyone's tired. I mean,
Everyone's doing it, right?
Yeah. By the way, it's tiring. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a battle. Every game is an absolute. Yeah. Of course, it's tiring.
What series are you most intrigued with, though, right now? Is it that one, the OKC-Denver series?
I think that's been a great series because Denver's still hanging on like the champs, even though they're not the defending champs. You know, they were 2 years ago, but they still have that about them where they know they can get it done at the end of games. Aaron Gordon's been fantastic. He's been unbelievable in the playoffs, and you're still watching OKC like become the team that everyone thinks they should be, and can they win it? And you know, they had a big moment yesterday on Mother's Day getting that win because they would have been in big trouble 3-1. But that's been a great series. Them getting home court again was big, huge for them. The Warriors one has bummed me out because it's just not the same when Steph's not playing. It's just neither team's playing well right now. Even Julius Randle looks good, but even Minnesota struggled a little bit. So haven't been in that series at all like I thought I would be. I think it's because of Steph, but Knicks Boston's been a lot of fun. Weird. Yeah. Those games in Boston were incredible. Like being down 20 and coming back. Jalen Brunson, big one. What tonight? As we're recording this, big one tonight. 2-1.
I'm gonna watch that.
But I do think the Indiana one has been. I don't know if I should say the biggest surprise, but it's been like it's opened everyone's eyes. Like, oh, this is a really good team.
Yeah,
Indiana.
Yeah, all of a sudden
They've been playing
You
great.
kind of forget
since
that they
January
went to the
1st.
conference finals last
They went to
year.
the conference finals a year ago. They're good.
Yeah. My pick for the Lakers, their future center, Miles Turner. Every win that the Pacers get in the playoffs is probably another $1 million that they're going to have to pay Miles Turner to not go somewhere. So, you know, it's hard to.
Isn't Indiana just going to re-sign him? It's where he's been his whole career.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he's incentivized to stay because he's going to get offered more money and another year.
So why does everyone always put his name? Why is his name?
I know.
Is it just because the Lakers need a center?
The Lakers need a center. He's unrestricted free.
Gotcha.
And he's kind of a modern day center. He blocks shots. He hits threes. He's not a huge lob threat, but he's
Big game.
scoring.
He had a great game last.
He's scoring like 18, 20 a game this round. I mean, he's got a nice mid-range. He's not a huge rebounder, but yeah, if you're the Lakers, you try to probably sign and trade for him. But I mean, Indiana, are they going to want to rip this up if they go to the conference finals
Again,
right?
Yeah.
I don't think so. It started when they
not
made
over yet though, guys. You never know.
I know. It started when they acquired
How
Pascal
are we feeling,
Siakam.
Brett? Is it over?
Yeah, Brett says they're cooked. So Brett was having movie night, but he told the family, no movie night tonight.
Yeah.
For him. You guys can still have it. He's a great dad. Have your moment.
Great dad.
I'm dialing in on the Cavs game. I mean, 17 minutes later, he's sitting with the kids watching the movie because the game was over.
What movie were we watching? Not we, because people are going to think you and I were watching.
kids baseball
12.
movie. Yeah. 12. I'm not familiar. And so you didn't.
We should mic Brett up because no one can hear him.
Right. We have
at
to.
home. Yeah. He
It's
watched
time,
a movie
Brett.
called 12
It's
no
time.
one's heard of. Terrible movie.
Brett hates the camera, and can we mic you up though, Brett? Is that okay? Okay. All right. Yeah.
What a Mother's Day for the Ritz and Johnson household. Cavs got smashed. The movie was dead mediocre.
Meanwhile,
What a win for your wife on Mother's Day.
Mamba Mike over here, who always wears Laker jerseys, he's got like tearaway sweats on today too. I mean,
Yeah.
you guys are amazing off camera right now.
There's going to be a spinoff from this podcast just with the crew.
Yeah. Don't they have summer
the
camp?
others. Yeah.
Don't they have summer camp?
Jib Summer Camp.
Jib summer
Yeah, they
camp.
have a summer camp coming. We're going to
Yeah.
have backstage cameras there for that.
Brett, are you going to that?
If
talking
you
about?
listen
You
to
didn't
the
see the
first
t-shirts
8
people were
minutes of this
wearing?
podcast, you're like, what? Well,
I
guys,
promise
it's
you.
May.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
mid-May, and we've been done for
And
two
we
and a half
just did a
weeks.
podcast.
Yeah, we did. So we have nothing to talk about.
Actually, we do.
Okay.
Please.
Speaking of the Cavs Indy series, obviously Rick Carlisle doing a hell of a job with Indy.
Yeah.
I know
Good
that
coach.
I'm going to make this comparison. I know that JJ Redick has spoke highly of Rick Carlisle, obviously,
Played for
throughout
him.
his coaching days. He has also played for him. So when we talk about JJ Redick coming off his first season as head coach, obviously, for the Los Angeles Lakers, how would you assess it? He left his press conference with the media after Game 5 saying, I know I can be better and I will be better. How would you guys assess JJ Redick year one?
Very good, actually. Like, I thought he should be top 3 for vote getters for Coach of the Year, considering he came out of the podcast booth and the NBC booth and got the Lakers to the 3rd spot in a very competitive West. So I was pretty impressed by what he did. Now, does he want to have some stuff back? Sure. The Game 4 where he just played the starters the entire second half and stopped going to Jackson Hayes in both the second half of that game and the entire Game 5. Yeah, he probably wishes he had some stuff back, but all in all, a very good season for JJ Redick. And I do believe him when he says, Allie, that he's going to learn from any mistakes he made this season. And I think he's going to be like Austin Reaves. He's going to get better every single year in his NBA career. I really feel that.
JJ did a great job this year. Mm-hmm. I really do believe that. And he was throwing some different, whatever lineup he had, he adjusted his style of play. I thought that was super important. So just depends on what his roster is this next year. But I'm with Brez. I think he absolutely will get better.
Squirrel.
He works hard. Yeah,
He does.
He works hard.
He does.
So.
Yeah, he does.
Squirrel. Did you say booth, broadcast booth? Did you say
Yeah.
NBC booth?
Yeah. Oh, my God.
The
ABC,
biggest news
yeah.
because it's
Oops.
May on a Monday.
What's that?
Did you see the latest?
About Jordan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joining.
Is it true though?
I
I
think
just said
so.
he's going to be a contributor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care
Was
how
like,
he shows up.
Like we have like Dan Woike. They get Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like is he just a
Kind of like
contributor once in
Magic
a while?
I think I
Johnson
know
with
who I'd rather
ESPN.
have there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying like this. I mean,
I'm
pretty good
thinking-
get for.
I don't know exactly, but I've been hearing kind of like a Magic Johnson when he would spot in on
Listen,
ESPN.
NBC's coming
Whoa.
out swinging.
I don't care what. Michael Jordan can just sit there.
If Michael
huge.
Jordan's going to be on that set, home run.
What
That's
version
big
are
time.
we getting of Michael?
I don't know. But I saw that today too, and I was like, okay.
Hopefully, Geet, he's not
Where's
just
John
like.
Tesh?
Hopefully, he's not like voicing over pieces, and that's all we get of him. Hopefully, he's live.
Do it.
Oh my! I want live halftime show, post game show. Michael Jordan.
Can't wait for that song, right? Too.
Round ball. What's it called? Round ball.
Don't you talk about? Are we gonna?
Round ball.
You
rock.
guys, this is a lot.
Yeah.
Do you think he's going to be doing the Brez 3-point play betting odds?
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
I did see a
Is it?
tweet from one of the bets, one of the betting sites that said, "Got an idea?
Yeah.
Bet, best bets with Jordan."
Oh, that'd be amazing. My Bulls are playing my most recent team, the Wizards, today. I'll take the Bulls -9 on that one. Just MJ bets. That'd be huge, Allie. Love that.
Do you think
That's exciting.
they would make MJ like sit for fixes or like do a couch segment, chair segment, like, or does he just like
One takeaway?
get up and
Take away.
like does he do one takeaway or does he just get up and like you don't tell MJ like, hey, you got to stay, we're
Hey, man.
fixing
Yeah,
something.
Yeah.
Like when he's done, he's done. Right? Am I right? Right? I'd be like,
Yeah. When the post game show's
That's
over,
a
he's
great
done.
question.
I'm just saying, like,
This is when we need.
how do you produce MJ?
We need big game on speed dial right now.
We do.
Break it all down for us. Do you think MJ would handle the couch segments? Big game.
Tell him
Hell
right
no.
now.
With
Big game
enthusiasm.
would say.
Hell no. I don't know. It'll be maybe they do features with him.
Yeah.
Maybe he's
Do you think every
segments.
time he comes in, he's going to be on that jet that we just saw on social media last week?
Yeah, like does he watch the game in the conference room?
Right. Does he wait in line with
Is he,
everyone
like,
else?
going
Who
for
is
catering?
hosting this show?
Is he like, is there any food? Like what?
Right. Does he get in line
there
behind
Daphnes
like
or anything
production
going
people and other people? And
Does he
that'd be
have to be
awesome.
there?
Does he get Aki? Like like what's going on?
What time does he have to beat us at? Because Big
I know
Game can come in.
I have personal friends that have golfed with him, and he shows up, he walks on, and he is gone. And there's no, you're not lining up your putt, taking 20 minutes before shots. I mean, you are going, and he's gone.
Right after the round ends. No clubhouse.
He's there, he's out, but it's a fast round of golf. So I don't know what it's going to be like. Bottom line, no chair segment. That's what I'm saying.
What
This
if
is
there's like a
amazing.
really hungry intern who cuts in front of him in the catering line?
It wouldn't happen.
Wouldn't
Fired.
happen.
Absolutely
Fired.
not.
Gone. You're out.
He's going to have his own. Listen, at the Tahoe Open celebrity event,
Yes.
there's the VIP floor, back when Jordan used to play this event,
Okay.
with like Peyton and all those guys that would play. There was another room downstairs. That's where Michael Jordan was. He had his own, like he had to have his own,
Wow.
and people would
The
come down to see
VIP.
him when he was, I mean.
Do you think he'll be in
there's
his
no,
own
like, he's
box?
not in the Alaska conference.
So
He's not.
Do you think he'll even be on set?
He's not at
We have
Steph's
so many
desk.
questions.
Yeah, he's not, he's
He's in Hawaii, literally. Again, it's a
he's
Monday
got his own-
in May.
Yeah.
Lakeshow podcast.
like no one's coming and going and, hey, tell Michael he can't be in the green room. Okay, no, Michael Jordan could go in the green
Michael
room. He can
keeps
go
eating
whatever
all the
room he
snacks.
wants.
No, it's a no-no.
Whatever you need, Michael. We'll open the door. Moving on to the next topic. We're diving into Austin Reaves.
People have no idea what we're talking
Here
about.
he is.
It's awesome.
If you don't know what we're talking about,
Then
then
you
you
don't-
don't deserve to like
That's true.
basketball
You don't watch
or
our
even be a
shows.
part of the conversation.
Yeah.
Here
MJ,
is
NBC,
him
keyword.
discussing his season with the Lakers after they were eliminated
Who's
against the
talking?
Wolves. Austin Reaves.
Obviously, I didn't have the series that I wanted to have. So, you can, point the finger at me. I really don't care. I wasn't, good enough to help us be successful. And, I wish I could have, did more, but I didn't. I struggled. But, you live and you learn. And I can guarantee that I'll, get back to work this off season and, be better.
Austin, you just touched on you're playing the series, but taking a step back, how do you view this season overall for you? I know you don't like talking about yourself, but just in terms of your growth and just what you showed this year.
I had a lot of fun. Forget the basketball. I enjoyed every single day going to work, being around these guys, the coaching staff, training staff, weight staff, everybody in the organization, and then, from game 1 to game 82, and now I just had a lot of fun. This is I always speak about how growing up playing with your best friends in high school, like sometimes nothing will ever top that because you've been able to play high school basketball with guys that you grew up with your whole life. But this is right up there with all that. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I have fun regardless of statistics or anything. I enjoy going to work every single day and putting in the work and going to battle with these guys.
If you open up social media right now, there are 2 NBA players that you're probably seeing quite a bit on X, and that is Giannis Antetokounmpo, and the other is Austin Reaves. In terms of what does next season look like for them, what team will they? Do you guys think he signs an extension, Austin Reaves?
God, that's a good question. Okay, so he's got 2 more years on his contract, but only 1 is guaranteed. And he's definitely underpaid. Let's face it. I mean, it's a good contract for the franchise. He's going to be making about 14 next season, maybe a little bit above that. That's right around the average NBA salary. It's going to be about 13 and a half when those numbers get released. Yeah, I think the Lakers have to offer him something. But
Well, it's 4 years, 89. I think they can.
yeah, I mean,
But
that's
the report was he wasn't going to. Are you guys caught up on that rumor?
That's what I saw too.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
But-
he could just play out next season.
But is it from a source, a credible source? So we don't know. It's just a report.
I don't remember who the source was,
Okay,
but
yeah.
he could just play next season and then
Yeah.
opt out after that and become an unrestricted free agent. Or the Lakers can say, "Hey, we like you. We want to add on another 4 years
Gotcha.
and keep you here for a long time." So It's a really good contract. It might be one of the best contracts in the NBA, other than someone who's on a rookie deal still, like second year or third year. It's a really good deal for the franchise. I'm sure he's thinking, what could next year, about a year from now, what could that bring when free agency starts for him in June of 2026 if he stays just one more year?
Yeah, I mean, he can get, 80 or 89? And
Yeah.
well, so you got to, I guess they're talking about what they think he can get. Got to maximize your earnings. So I don't know. I don't know what he does. I'd love to get him for four more with 80.
Yeah, for sure.
That'd be great.
That's a good number, too,
Yeah.
489.
I thought he had a great year.
Yeah.
Like
I did, too.
I think too many times we live in like what happened over a 2-week period in the playoffs. It's like I saw it all through Kobe's career with whoever's on that team or Shaq. And it's like when the Lakers lose, everyone's got to get traded or what are we going to do?
Mm-hmm.
And listen, Austin didn't have a great series. He had a couple of good games. He had a couple of bad games. Game 1 and 5 stick out. He'll tell you that. You just heard him talking. But it doesn't define who he is as a player or how good he was this year.
Yeah.
He's not using the toe as an excuse. He never mentioned it. He's
I
not.
appreciate that, too.
Yeah, he's not. It's not about that. He had a bad series.
Yeah.
He could have hit more shots. Could have scored. He could have done more. But they all had a bad series. So, but if you look at his year, and he was awesome, man. Like
I know.
he had 45-point game against Pacers. There were nights where he almost beat Denver by himself. Basically, I mean, he had a phenomenal season. Everyone, how's he going to fit with Luka and LeBron? He was awesome. So I'm super proud of him. He deserves to get paid.
Yeah.
And he will at some point.
Indeed. Well said. All right. Lakeshow fans, remember you can be a part of the show each week. Feel free to send us your questions and comments. We'd love to hear from you. Like and subscribe to our Lakeshow Podcast YouTube page. And each week we are now going to start picking out some of our favorite comments and reading them, which we are going to begin now with some of our favorites. And this first one comes from Sam Khan V3D, reacting to our video after the Lakers were eliminated. This is a therapeutic video I have been looking for. Thank you for talking it out from both an objective perspective and a disappointed fan. This has helped me begin to move on.
Laker therapy.
Who's that?
Sam.
Oh, Sam. Okay.
Khan. Yes. Next, Zebra 2424. I never thought that Lakers are NBA championship faves after Luka trade. I love Lakers GM statement about after Luka trade to build a team around Luka in mid-season was like building a plane in mid-flight.
Good quote. Really good quote.
And
it's tough to do.
then,
Just loving you reading these. Would you got another one for us?
yeah, I've got a couple.
Good stuff.
We're going to go to number
Let's go more.
We're supposed to wait
number
It just feels like
4.
work, though, trying to read them. So
Are
like,
you guys ready for this? Ronnie DeRoy.
Love that you're doing all the
Dayroy.
names. D-Nice? Who is it?
Ronnie
D-Nice.
DeRoy. D-Y-R-O, 1979. Please no more old dudes. Need younger, stronger, faster players in rotation. All the old guys burn out in playoffs.
I don't know. Luka and
Can I just say
Austin Reaves are
something?
26,
Can I
right?
just say something? I that's kind of always the take. Like, I always get that from friends, too. Like, younger and bigger. And I'm like, okay, so you realize you can only get a couple of people. It's not like you can just go, hey, here's 10 new guys, and they're all athletic.
They're all
They're all young.
They're all first-round
They
picks.
all got length. They're great shooters. Like, it's just hard.
Yeah.
I understand D-Roy, but is it D-Roy?
Are you guys ready for this one?
Yeah. Go ahead.
This is a three-parter, three-piece.
Wow.
Three-piece?
Yep. Dedicated to just the two of you.
Wow. Who's it from?
Ryan Trainer.
I rep cocoa butter. Literally.
Okay.
I-R-E-P cocoa butter.
Your reading tonight is
You're
just...
welcome.
I mean, it is
Today.
awesome.
Today. Redo it. Today.
Today.
This one
Tonight.
on Brez
fix
and
it?
Geeter.
Oh, great.
I swear they look like brothers. Didn't stop there. Led to more comments.
I've seen this one.
Tony Bay Area. I thought they were using.
This was weeks
Will you
ago.
Sorry. I thought they were using CGI for a minute for this recording, and it's one person talking
Who's that
to
from?
himself.
Who's that from?
Tony Bay Area.
Tony from the Bay?
And we're not done.
Does he have our channel up there? The Bay Area? Or Warriors Goof?
Drakawan 7356 said, dude, I've
Wait,
been
who?
thinking
Who?
that for years. Drakawan.
Okay, real quick. This thread was from a long time ago. So you can't
This is
Bring
from
that up
4 days ago.
No way. I
Yes,
saw
it
that
is.
thread months ago.
There's 300 comments. They must be fans of the both of you trying to figure out if you guys are the same person or different.
No way it's from 4 days ago.
You got to tell the D'Lo story.
Literally, I saw that in my mentions months and months and months ago.
It's on YouTube.
Oh, it's on YouTube.
Bro.
Maybe it was.
I Rub Cocoa Butter is on YouTube, okay?
He said a new group of people hate me.
Now you got to tell the D'Lo story. I feel like we tell it every few
Listen,
months or so.
if someone wants to hate me,
We'll tell, hang on, actually.
I'm all
This is
about
what we
that.
call a
I'm all
tease.
about it.
On the other side, he'll let you know the greatest story that's ever
What's the
existed.
story?
We're taking a quick break. When we return, we're discussing some of our favorite players to interview in the NBA.
what story?
Welcome back to Lakeshow Podcast. If you're enjoying the show, you can check out more original podcasts from our Spectrum News journalists on the Spectrum News app. Just head to the podcast section to listen to the latest episodes. You can download the Spectrum News app on the App Store or Google Play. All right, in case you guys missed it, the NBA's all-interview team was announced. First team, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Donovan Mitchell, Draymond Green. Who picks this?
The Pro Basketball Writers Association. Howard Beck's the new president. He brought this back. It used to be a big deal 20 years ago to be on the all-interview team. It went away, and now it's back.
Love it.
So good job by Howard Beck.
We're going to start. Yes, I do. Love that. Shout out to you, Howard. Brez, do you have a list of players who would be on your all-interview?
Yeah. I mean, it's got to start with Shaq. I mean, he was just the funniest guy ever. I never covered him. I was gone by the time he was gone by the time I got the beat. But Shaq was ridiculous with whatever he said. Didn't always give interviews, but when he did, you had to be there. Then you got Kobe. Not as funny as Shaq, much more serious as a person. But Geet, Allie, I never covered a player in my 21 years around the team who I really felt like every person in L.A. was waiting to hear what they would say. Even people who weren't Laker fans, maybe they like the opera or something, even they would hear what Kobe had to say, you know? Lamar Odom, just a great guy. One of my favorites. Metta World Peace, always a fun guy to interview. Never quite sure what he was going to come up with. And Steph, I remember Geet, I had to talk to Steph because the Lakers signed Jeremy Lin during the offseason. So I called the Golden State PR people before a random Laker Warriors preseason game out in Ontario. And I said, can I have Steph for a few minutes to talk about Jeremy Lin and what a good teammate he was and what he could bring to the Lakers? Sure enough, I'm out there talking to Steph Curry half an hour before tip-off. And he just gave me like 5 minutes to talk about Jerry Lin. I'll never forget that. He's one of the most accommodating media guys in the last 20 years. Love him.
I love that. Great breakdown there. And if I had to choose the best interviewer to lead my starting 5 team, it would be you.
Thank you, Allie.
So the floor is yours for the next 2 minutes to tell us about the iconic D'Lo story of thinking that you two are the same.
Brez, what year did you start here?
2016.
Okay, so 2016 summer, the USA team is getting ready for Rio. They send me to interview a couple of people because like D'Lo was there and he was a rookie that year and all that stuff.
Right.
Pop, I got some interviews, stuff like that. So I'm there and I had talked to D'Lo. He had come on our set, all that stuff. You know, it's after his rookie year. And he sees me and he walks over and he goes, I'm so glad you're with Spectrum now. And I was like, oh. Like, what? He's like, man, you're the only guy I liked over there. And I'm like, it's just, so I'm not understanding what he's talking about. Fast forward 2 months, and we are at Santa Barbara's Rob Gym for training camp.
Laker training camp.
Day one. Okay? And D'Lo walks outside, and it's me and Brez standing there. And he looks at us both, and he goes, I thought you two mother effers were the same guy. And he kept walking. And that was when I knew that he had no idea who I was in Vegas that day. I was like, what's up, D'Lo? I thought like, and he's like, oh man, I'm so glad you got the job. I heard you got the job, and I'm so glad you're the only one I like. So I guess he must have meant he hated all the media except for Brez.
Yeah,
he thought I was Brez, and I was doing a Spectrum interview with him. And then he sees me at Rob Gym, me and Brez, and he walks out from day one. I'm telling you, we're like, it's B More the producer. I'm here, and he does this one. He's
He
like,
was so confused.
and he said, I thought you two mother effers were the same guy. And he walked straight past us, didn't talk to us. And
I think he was mad at us.
I don't know. It was
Like
day
we were playing
one.
a trick on him or something. Yeah. D'Lo.
D'Lo.
Allie, when you joined us,
So he's just like D-Roy and a couple of the other people on the...
I Rub Cocoa Butter.
Yeah, Cocoa Butter and a couple of the other people on the YouTube. Yeah, you're not alone, man. Me and Brez...
yeah.
Yeah, keep sending the
sending
comments.
them.
We love them. Talk about Brez and I all you want. We love it. Keep listening to the
drinks
show
later.
or wherever you get your other favorite podcast. That's the Lake Show Podcast.
Did you know there's a new way to watch your favorite team, and it's available exclusively to Spectrum customers this season? You can watch Lakers games on Spectrum SportsNet Plus with the NBA app on us when you add internet and at least one mobile line. This offer is a slam dunk total value of $194.99. To learn more, head to spectrum.com/getlakers.